Mastering professional relationships your key to career success. Do you ever feel like you're surrounded by master networkers, effortlessly building connections while you struggle to make a lasting impression? It can be disheartening, right? You see them effortlessly navigating rooms, exchanging business cards, and landing incredible opportunities. And you're left wondering, what's their secret? Why is it so easy for them and not for me? The truth is, building strong professional relationships is a skill, not a superpower. It's something you can learn, practice, and master, just like any other skill. And once you do, it can transform your career in ways you never thought possible. In this video, we're diving deep into the world of professional relationships. We'll uncover why they are crucial for career success, explore the common challenges people face, and most importantly, equip you with practical strategies to build and nurture meaningful connections that can propel your career forward. Let's face it, in the game of career advancement, it's not always what you know, but who you know that can make all the difference. Think about it. Who is more likely to hear about exciting job opportunities first? Someone who's constantly networking and building relationships, or someone who keeps to themselves? The answer is pretty clear. A strong professional network acts as your personal board of advisors, your cheerleading squad, and your gateway to hidden opportunities. It's about building genuine connections with people who can offer support, guidance, and open doors that might otherwise remain closed. But it's not just about you and what you can gain. Building strong professional relationships is also about what you bring to the table. It's about offering your skills, knowledge, and support to others, creating a network of mutual benefit and growth. And let's not forget the emotional aspect. Having a supportive network of colleagues can make work more enjoyable. It's about sharing your wins, navigating challenges together, and building genuine camaraderie that makes the daily grind more bearable. Whether you're an introvert who dreads networking events or an extrovert who loves meeting new people, remember this. Building strong professional relationships is an investment worth making. It's about planting seeds today that will blossom into a thriving network of support, opportunity, and success in the future. So, are you ready to unlock your career potential through the power of connections? Let's dive into the practical strategies that will help you build lasting and meaningful professional relationships. Now, before we jump into the nitty-gritty of building those power-packed professional relationships, let's address the elephant in the room, the challenges. We've all been there, right? That awkward networking event where you're struggling to make small talk, or the fear of reaching out to someone you admire thinking, what if they don't remember me? Or what if I come across as desperate? One of the biggest hurdles is often ourselves. We let self-doubt creep in, telling us we're not good enough, interesting enough, or experienced enough to build valuable connections. But here's the thing. Everyone has something unique to offer, and most people are far more approachable than we give them credit for. Another challenge is time. In our fast-paced world, finding the time to nurture relationships can feel like an added burden. But here's the secret. It doesn't have to be time-consuming. Small, consistent efforts can go a long way. Then there's the fear of rejection. Putting yourself out there can be daunting, and the thought of being ignored or rejected can be paralyzing. But remember, not every connection will blossom into a long-term relationship, and that's okay. It's about focusing on building genuine connections, and sometimes that takes time and effort. But don't let these challenges discourage you. Recognizing them is the first step to overcoming them. By shifting our mindset, being proactive, and employing the right strategies, we can break down these barriers and build meaningful professional relationships that stand the test of time. Have you ever been in a conversation where you could tell the other person was just waiting for their turn to speak? They weren't really listening. They were just going through the motions. It's not a good feeling, is it? Now imagine the opposite. A conversation where the other person hangs on to your every word, asking insightful questions and making you feel heard and understood. That's the power of active listening. Active listening is the foundation of any strong relationship, professional or personal. It's about being present in the moment, giving your undivided attention to the person you're with and making them feel valued. It's not about simply hearing words, it's about truly understanding the message behind them. So how do you become an active listener? First, put away distractions. Put your phone on silent, close your laptop, and give the person your full attention. Second, pay attention to their body language. Are they leaning in, engaged in the conversation, or are they distracted and looking around? Next, ask clarifying questions. This shows that you're not just passively listening, but actively trying to understand their perspective. Don't interrupt, even if you have something you're eager to share. Let them finish their thought and then offer your insights. Remember, active listening is a skill that takes practice. The more you do it, the more natural it will become. By being present, engaged, and genuinely interested in what others have to say, you'll build stronger connections, gain valuable insights, and set the stage for meaningful relationships to flourish. Chapter 4. Show empathy and understanding. Imagine this: you're telling a colleague about a challenging project, and instead of listening, they interrupt to tell you about a time they faced a similar situation and how they handled it better. How does that make you feel? Not great, right? Now, imagine the opposite. You're sharing the same story, and your colleague listens intently, acknowledging your feelings and offering support. They might share a similar experience, but the focus remains on understanding your perspective. That's the power of empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. It's about putting yourself in their shoes, seeing the world through their eyes, and responding with compassion and understanding. In professional relationships, empathy is crucial for building trust, fostering collaboration, and creating a more supportive and productive work environment. Showing empathy doesn't mean you have to agree with everything someone says or does. It's about recognizing and validating their feelings, even if you wouldn't react the same way. It's about saying, "I understand why you're feeling that way," or "That sounds incredibly frustrating. How can I support you?" When you approach interactions with empathy, you create a safe space for open and honest communication. People are more likely to trust you, confide in you, and value your opinion when they feel heard and understood. Chapter 5. Make the effort to stay in touch. Have you ever had that experience where you meet someone at an event, hit it off, and tell each other, "We should definitely stay in touch"? But then, crickets? Life gets in the way, weeks turn into months, and that initial spark fizzles out. It's a common scenario, but it doesn't have to be this way. Staying in touch is the lifeblood of any strong relationship. It's about nurturing those connections over time so they don't fade into the background of our busy lives. And no, it doesn't have to be a daunting task. Think of it like tending to a garden. You wouldn't plant seeds and then never water them, hoping they'll magically flourish, right? Relationships require the same care and attention. The key is to make it a habit. Set aside some time each week to reach out to a few people in your network. It doesn't have to be a long, drawn-out email or phone call. A simple, "How are you doing?" or "I was just thinking about you and wanted to see how you were doing" can go a long way. Remember those birthdays and work anniversaries? Those are great opportunities to send a quick message and show you care. And don't underestimate the power of a handwritten note. In our digital world, a personalized note can make a lasting impression. Chapter 6. Seek out mentorship opportunities. Imagine having a personal guide, someone who's been there, done that, and is willing to share their wisdom and experience to help you navigate your career journey. That's the power of mentorship. A mentor is more than just someone with a fancy title. They are your trusted advisor, your sounding board, and your champion, offering guidance, support, and encouragement as you navigate the ups and downs of your career. Now you might be thinking, "That's great, but how do I find a mentor? Do I just walk up to someone and ask them to be my mentor?" The answer is it's a bit more nuanced than that. Finding a mentor is like finding a dance partner. It's about finding someone whose experience and expertise align with your aspirations and who's willing to invest their time and energy in your growth. Start by identifying individuals you admire, whether within your organization or your field. Reach out to them, expressing your admiration for their work and your desire to learn from their experience. Don't be afraid to be specific about your goals and what you're hoping to gain from the mentorship. Remember, mentorship is a two-way street. It's not just about what you can gain from your mentor, it's also about what you can offer in return. Be prepared to share your own insights, ask thoughtful questions, and be respectful of their time and commitment. Chapter 7. Add value before asking for favors. Let's be honest, we've all been there. We need a favor. Maybe it's an introduction, a referral, or some advice, so we reach out to that person we haven't spoken to in months, hoping they'll come through for us. But here's the thing, relationships shouldn't be treated like transactional ATMs, where we only withdraw when we need something. Building strong professional relationships is about creating mutually beneficial connections. It's about adding value to the lives of others before asking for favors. When you consistently offer support, share your knowledge, and make an effort to help others, you create a foundation of goodwill and reciprocity. Think about it this way. If someone is constantly asking you for favors without offering anything in return, how likely are you to go out of your way for them? Probably not very likely. So, how can you add value to your professional relationships? First, be generous with your knowledge and expertise. If you see someone struggling with a task or project, offer your assistance. Share relevant articles, books, or resources that you think might be helpful. Second, be a good listener and offer support. Sometimes people just need someone to talk to bounce ideas off of, or to offer a fresh perspective. Be that person for them. Remember, building strong relationships takes time and effort. It's about making genuine connections, offering support, and adding value to the lives of others. When you do that, you'll find that people are more than happy to reciprocate when you need it most. Chapter 8. Cultivate a positive reputation. In the age of social media and online networking, your reputation precedes you. It's the invisible currency that can make or break your career. Think of it as your professional brand, the image and perception people have of you based on your actions, interactions, and accomplishments. Cultivating a positive reputation is not about being perfect or trying to please everyone. It's about being authentic, trustworthy, and respectful in all your interactions. It's about building a track record of excellence, reliability, and integrity. So how do you build a reputation that attracts opportunities and opens doors? It starts with being true to yourself and your values. Let your actions speak louder than words. Be known for your work ethic, your willingness to go the extra mile, and your ability to deliver exceptional results. Be the person who is always willing to help, who is a team player, and who is known for their positive attitude. Be mindful of your online presence. Your social media profiles should reflect the professional image you want to project. Engage in thoughtful discussions, share insightful content, and avoid negativity or gossip. Remember, building a positive reputation is an ongoing process. It's about consistently showing up as your best self, both online and offline. Chapter 9. Embrace continuous self-improvement. In the ever-evolving world of work, resting on your laurels is not an option. To thrive in your career and build lasting professional relationships, you need to embrace continuous self-improvement. It's about having a growth mindset, constantly seeking ways to learn, grow, and expand your skill set. Now, self-improvement doesn't have to be this daunting, overwhelming task. It's about identifying areas where you can grow and then taking small, consistent steps to improve. It's about embracing challenges as opportunities for learning and viewing setbacks as stepping stones to success. Start by identifying your strengths and weaknesses. What are you naturally good at? What areas could use some improvement? Once you have a clear understanding of your strengths and weaknesses, you can focus on developing skills that will enhance your professional life. Take courses, attend workshops, read books, and listen to podcasts that will help you stay ahead of the curve in your field. Network with people outside your immediate circle, attend industry events, and engage in online communities to gain new perspectives and insights. Remember, learning is a lifelong journey. By embracing continuous self-improvement, you'll become a more well-rounded, knowledgeable and adaptable professional, making you a valuable asset to any team and a sought-after connection in your field. Outro. Your journey to mastering professional relationships starts now. So there you have it, the roadmap to building rock-solid professional relationships that can transform your career. Remember, it's not about being the loudest voice in the room, but about being the one who listens, understands, and genuinely cares. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and share it with your network. Let's spread the knowledge and help each other build meaningful connections that will propel us all towards success. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more career-boosting tips and strategies. Until next time, keep those connections strong.